It is 99.9% of
I
looks
think you're just
and
sexist.
0.01% for
You
fake
can't
personality.
imagine a woman being successful, and that's why you're just going to blame it all on her looks.
can.
Hold on, wait. This is such an easy. This is so
streaming memes.
Hassan would not have been successful if he wasn't good looking.
Because that's not your freaking argument.
The cookies aren't vegan, and that's the real problem. I don't know why, like, the controversies around how expensive they are. You all care about animals, right? Like, you wouldn't kill your cat.
I don't care about
I
animals.
would kill.
I kill a cow.
Well, then you're a piece of shit.
Not gonna lie.
Yeah, so why is there a big controversy around that these cookies contain animal products? Like, they should be vegan. So,
because we're all aware animals get put down every day, and none of us have a problem
wants to
with
talk about Pokimane because, like, she's a fake ass person and she just gets a lot of attention for her looks. A lot of people get pissed at that and they want to throw shade at her at any chance they get. Well, like, that's the easiest dig on her, that she supports animal abuse, and nobody is willing to criticize her for that because they'd be hypocrites. So if you want an opportunity to talk shit about Pokimane and you have, like, despised her for so long, here's your chance. And a lot of people won't do it because I
love Pokimane.
Question is your chair
argument going to get us a lot of attention? That's the problem. Like, we could all agree with you, but no one in the majority of the world is going to be like, yes, that's the argument. That's how you take down Poki. It's the vegan argument.
Well, yeah, it's because everybody's a hypocrite.
Amen.
The only way for Poki to be taken down is if literally everyone in the world just stopped talking about her. That's literally the only way. Like, let's be real.
Why do we want to take down Poki? Wait, hold on. Why do we want to take down Poki? Are we just salty that she's more successful than us? Like, I'm confused.
What needs to happen to her?
A lot of people hate her
like,
because
what do you
she's
actually
successful because she makes money off her good looks. So, like, again, if you hate her for that reason, like, that's an easy. It's an easy way to take her down, to accuse her of animal abuse, and she is guilty of that.
Basing our looks off of, like, how we're gonna make money at the end of the day. Like, you can't base looks. It's not because the way she looks. Like, she's a very attractive person.
That it is.
Sometimes her personality is not
entirely because of her looks.
Why do people watch Pokimane?
If she never. It is entirely.
I don't know. I've never
because
watched
of
her.
her
I'll be completely honest.
It's not entirely because of her looks. Like, she's actually fairly entertaining. She's kind of funny. She's got a cute personality. She's got good branding. She's really good at, like, being appeasable to like family, kids. Like, she tries to make sure that
it's like 73% her looks.
Watch her. But a lot of it's her looks.
99.9% her looks. It is 99.9% of
I think you're just sexist.
0.01%
You can't imagine a woman being successful, and that's why you're just going to blame it all on her looks. Because you don't think. No, it doesn't sound like it. I just named like 5 other things.
You think
I just named like 5 other things. Why wouldn't you engage with any of that?
I agree with Mr. Clean on this one.
Engage with the 5 other things.
Let me ask you this. If she turned her cam off indefinitely, do you think anybody would still watch her?
I don't think she would.
Nobody would watch her.
I think that's pretty common for most people, though. I would.
Do you know how many?
I disagree, actually.
Where anybody without
I think she's already built a diehard fan base, and even if she vowed to never turn her cam on, they would still, like, drool every day over the moment.
He's saying if nobody ever saw her in the first place. Like,
wait, hold on, wait, stop, hold on. Isn't this true for, like, almost all streamers now? Like, cameras are the expectation now. Yes. How many streamers are big where, like, nobody's, like, seen? There's like 2.
They're the expectation.
There's
the expectation.
It's only the Minecraft people that do well without cameras and VTubers.
So it's the expectation, but there have been streamers, there have been content creators that have gotten big without showing their face on cam.
Yeah, but those are always the exception. There's like a million. Those are always the exception.
Yeah,
right?
I know that's the exception, but my point is she never would have gotten success if she didn't have her looks. So whether she had a cam on or not.
Okay, but that's true for so many people in this world. It is statistically proven the more attractive you are, the more successful you are.
Vegan gains. You are an attractive. Vegan gains. Is Hassan a lot of his success probably due to the fact that he's attractive, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Do you think that you receive the same benefit? You are a handsome, fit man, very energetic. Do you not think that you got a lot of success because of that?
Well, yes. So I did get success I got success in a unique field, though. It's the fitness industry.
I think you'd lose some viewers if you covered up that chest hair. You wouldn't have so many women drooling in your chat right now.
So I'm not denying that I got success partly because of my amazing, incredible looks. But But yeah, it's part of it is I'm in the fitness industry. Like, so part of what I'm doing is like, yeah, it's visual, it's physical.
I just want to say,
I think I could have gotten influence in. Hold on, you can't say because I'm in the fitness industry it makes sense, but not in the influencer industry. Like, obviously, that's a big part of being an influencer.
Here's the point I'm making. Here's the point I'm making. She got success because of her good looks, not because of any other qualities.
No shit.
Hold on. Wait. This is such an easy. Wait. This is such. This is so
attractive.
Wait. There's so many other streamers who. There's so many other streamers who are attractive, but they don't have her branding. They don't have her work ethic. They're not. She's family friendly. She's appeasable to kids.
She doesn't work that much. She streams like 3 days a week, bro. She's lazy.
She's not family friendly.
And how can you say she's done a lot? There's a lot of good-looking streamers that are blowing up like Pokimane.
Let's go.
Also, I don't think we should forget that she. Free.
The cookies.
Also, I don't think we should forget that she started her streaming like as one of the first ever like female streamers.
Yeah, like how can you call her lazy when she only streams 3 times a week when she spent 2 years working on cookies?
Well, first of all, we don't know for sure.
She spent a lot of time
working on those cookies.
She put a lot of time in. Yeah.
It's also hard for her to make her skin look better.
I'm just saying that the cookies are the natural progression in e-girl products, because I have here unboxed live on stream for you all, because I've been saving this for a long time. This is number 63 in Amaranth's e-girl bathwater, and it is a very pretty blue. And I'm just thinking, I've been wondering, what should I do with this? Should I make a Negroni with it? Should I make an old fashioned with it? But no, I'm realizing this is the perfect thing to dip my Pokimane cookies in. Amaranth bathwater. And I'm just saying, I mean, why are we going to hate the hustle? Like, these are products that working together, they're building upon each other. What's going to be next? It's going to be something amazing, something that really complements the e-girl cookie and e-girl bathwater combination.
The good thing about bathwater is it doesn't require animal abuse to make it. But her cookies do. So
I mean, this is technically an animal product
on that.
It's got fish oil in it.
If I'm gonna be honest, hairy chest guy near the bottom. This whole time I thought you were being sarcastic, but I think you're actually vegan.
Yeah, vegan.
Wait, you're actually vegan? So you're not being sarcastic when you're crying about cows dying?
No, he's not. He's being
Wait, that's not sarcasm?
How many of you cry when Palestinian kids die?
Damn, bro, don't do that comparison.
Yo, that is not the same. That is not the same whatsoever.
Wait. I want to hear the girl and the base vegan argue. Come on, go.
Go ahead, vegan.
You just interrupted us and like derailed the conversation now. But I'm sorry. If you are a grown man with chest hair who hits the gym and you're shedding actual tears to a dead cow, you should see it there.
Children, I feel so bad. I'm gonna make a post on Twitter talking about how evil the IDF is. Where? I'm a good person.
Great argument.
So you're comparing dead human babies. You're comparing dead human babies to people drinking milk.
No, I'm comparing dead human babies to animals that are being abused and killed for the f***ing pus you drink.
Bro, in all honesty, we should worry.
First of all, I was vegan for months. I don't drink milk. I don't have any dairy, and I don't eat red meat. First of all, but I'm never gonna cry over a dead cow.
It's because you're a piece of shit.
Please.
Yeah, you'll cry on Twitter.
I'm such a piece of shit.
You'll cry on Twitter and go, where the IDF bombed a hospital. But when you actually support abuse,
when did you start hating Palestinians?
First of all, I never gave my take on that situation.
You don't care about.
I never gave my take on that situation. First of all, second of all, I am completely against cow production. I just said I don't eat red meat and I don't have dairy. But I'm not gonna cry over dead cows. Like I thought you were being sarcastic. You're talking about how you're a gym bro.
Sorry, do you see me crying? Do you see tears coming out of my head?
You just said you cry.
Do you see tears coming out of my face right now?
It sounds like you're about to tear up. I'm not going to lie, and I just met you.
I'm not going to lie. It looks like you're being held hostage by Hamas. Why the f*** is your camera that far away from
me? I am,
Oh, wait.
actually.
Oh, wait. I know why. You have OnlyFans, don't you?
Oh, I don't actually. Do you?
Damn, you are so sexist.
He does.
Okay, so
just made 5 back-to-back assumptions about me that were all wrong. You just made 5 back-to-back assumptions that were all wrong.
By Hamas. That's why your camera's so far back.
Women can't do well without
I'm sorry. Does it bother you? Should I zoom in some for you?
Yeah, sure.
I will accept you.
Zoom in to where it'll ensure that you get
zoom in.
Is that better? Is that better for you?
Zoom in a little further so you win the kick or keep stream.
Okay, stop. Let's get back on track. Stop.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to go back to something you said, Vegan, about Poki. You said the only, and correct me if I'm wrong, you said the only reason why she ever became successful is because of her looks. Not anything else.
I gave a bunch of other reasons. Can he respond to any of the reasons that I gave?
I can clarify my position.
All right, clarify and then Tom go afterwards.
So obviously she works hard. Obviously she has content that has mass appeal, stuff like that. But again, the winning formula for her is her looks. She could have all those other factors going for her. If she didn't have her looks, she would not have been successful. So she can attribute her success on Twitch being a streamer to her looks, and the other factors are just superfluous.
What does that? Wait, hold on.
So this is 2000.
Hold on,
in aid of her looks.
Okay, TomFoolery.
Do you think that she's better looking than all of the other streamers on Twitch? I would say that there are a ton of smaller streamers much better looking than her.
But she looks like a 12-year-old. She looks like a 12-year-old girl.
Whoa! You just went on a rant about how she's attractive, and now you're saying she looks 12.
12-year-old.
You just went on a whole rant how she's so hot and attractive, and now you're saying she looks 12. Whoa!
How many kids are in your basement, bro?
She looks very young and she looks kiddish. And again, her audience, who are
and you
like
think
12
she's
to
attractive.
15-year-old,
it doesn't matter either way. Hold on, it doesn't matter either way. We've already covered that. All of us depend on looks to some extent. We've already covered this. So you're bringing up an argument that you've already admitted doesn't actually set her apart from anybody else whatsoever. I don't know why you keep going back to something that you've already admitted.
Can I introduce a little bit of vegan games? You know, philosophy terms,
let
right?
Vegan get away
things
from
like I'm not letting him get away. No, but like
thing.
something being necessary is different than something being sufficient, right? Like it might be necessary that Poki looks a certain way to be popular, but it's not sufficient. That's not the only reason she's popular, right? Because there are plenty of people that are way more popular than Poki that aren't as or that are way more hotter than Poki but aren't as popular as her, right?
If you look at any just chatting section on any of the streaming platforms, this is like a 2014 like a Gamergate fuck women kind of argument. Like you have all these women that are super attractive and they're not getting there. All being attractive does is get the initial eyes on. What continues to get attention is actually being able to in some way be entertaining and appealing to an audience. There are so many people that want to watch hot girls.
Let me pick that up.
Again. Yeah. And wait, I'm sorry. Wait. Yeah. Hey, vegan games.
Wait, Poki doesn't even do that.
Those people who do that bullshit. First of all,
You're so mad. You're so mad that someone.
Pokimane doesn't do that.
Poki doesn't do that,
and then her, and she doesn't do it.
Like she doesn't do that shit. And the people who do that,
right? She doesn't do
get
that.
like a couple of hundred concurrents. Get 1 or 2,000.
I'm Pokimane. Look at me. I'm Pokimane. I'm playing the game.
Have you ever got your T levels checked? Your voice is like really high pitched. I think it's because of the lack of meat in your life.
What's crazy to me is that like your veganism is such an radically progressive view, and yet you have these insanely sexist mongoloid ideas
nothing to do with sexism.
What
I can make the same claim about Hassan. Hassan would not have been successful if he wasn't good looking.
And he's entertaining to people. Because he's entertaining to people, you're missing the next step. It's like, yes, looks that initial look.
I continue, guys.
Going back to the looks, when you already admit it doesn't set them apart from literally anybody else. I don't know why you even mention it. All of us depend on our looks to some
just
extent.
Because she's not the best looking person ever, that doesn't mean you can't attribute her success
that wasn't my argument.
To her looks.
That wasn't my argument just now. I said that we can attribute it to her looks, but it doesn't set her apart from the rest of us.
Well, it
the rest
certainly
of us
does.
wouldn't. We have to be good looking and then entertaining and aesthetically pleasing and.
I'm just blown away that he's still calling her good looking after saying he personally thinks she looks 12.
Okay, well, you know what we're about to be blown away by? You know we're about to be blown away by? Turkey Tom. Vegan Games. It is time for you to kick somebody off the show, okay? Are you ready?
Oh, I know who I'm kicking. Malek. See you later.
Okay, that's not how this works, Vegan Games. You have to pick between the bottom 2 contestants. And those 2 people are... Malek is what? I'm just kidding. It's Lily Pilled and DefNoodles. Good luck.
If I told you I won't eat meat for 2 days, if you cut me on.
I don't believe you. Bye. Just because you said that, you're not.
What about Pokey do you hate the most?
Her fake personality. Her personality is completely fake. Yeah,
that's at least a real criticism.
But you're not her friend. Why do you care?
Well, I don't. You're the.
You just told me you do.
Who brought up the topic?
Well, it's pretty common for everybody in that community.
Pokey, and when we talked about Pokey, I brought up the fact that she's an animal abuser. Well, actually, yeah, that would have to be the thing I hate about her most. But aside from that,
I think you can
just
you can dislike something about something about someone without it like keeping you up at night. You know, you can just not like her. I don't like her. I don't think about her though.
Yeah, I don't know why you are so emotional about another woman being successful. If I'm being honest,
I'm not,
because it's a woman.
I'm not. The thing that made me the most upset about her tonight is that she's selling.
I thought you are not upset.
Products in it.
You just said you're not upset though.
I didn't. I said the thing that made me most upset.
So you are upset about Pokimane.
He's upset about numerous things. That's the thing that he's most upset about, but he's also not upset.
Ask you this. Hold on.
Hold
on, V. Let me ask you guys this, right? Why do you think she received backlash for selling the product when other content creators have also like sold white label products, but like just put their branding on it?
People just don't like her for whatever reason. Again, it could be her fake personality. It could be that she's successful and and her success is primarily due to her good looks, and that triggers a lot of people. And they're just trying to look for anything to criticize her over. But if you want to criticize her over anything, it should be that she's supporting animal abuse. I think that's a legitimate criticism. But the white label product thing, who cares? You don't have to buy the cookies. But it is negatively impacting other people when she is paying for animals to be abused and murdered.
So
great.
The majority of the criticism from anyone on this panel is not going to be around that because I think you're the only vegan here. But I think the bigger criticism is whether or not it's fun for people to see her advertise it as I spent so much time on this, and just be honest and be like, hey, I created a product, here it is. And would she have gotten that much criticism though if she wasn't Pokey? Like, she gets criticized for so much shit. And the reality is, if we're going to be honest with ourselves, she got that level of criticism and people went and hunted it down because apparently that other product was very new, that the Costco version. People would not have gone as hard on it if it had been a dude. And if she hadn't said, I spent 2 years developing this recipe. Otherwise, it would have gone under the radar for at least a lot longer. But
I feel like you're bringing sexism into the issue, but I don't think this is
There are hour-long videos doing full breakdowns of Prime and how that's a scam with Logan Paul and Kiss. Yeah. I don't think
it's a sexism thing at all.
No. I'll be honest.
He's a man.
Prime's horrible.
I mean, I don't know.
What's the Prime thing? Is that the
multiple streamers have released multiple products that are
an energy drink. The reason Logan Paul got that much criticism is because he's a man.
For Pokey, the thing that kicked it off was she called her fans like broke for not wanting to buy it, right? And that kind of like snowballed. So it's like on one hand, she has this kind of cutesy personality. At one point, she reveals a little bit, I think, of her true self, which I wish she showed more. I wish she was just more honest about, having that sense of humor. That comes out.
If someone's complaining about a price and you call them broke, it's kind of true.
Shut up, bitch! I'm talking.
I was about to say, it's complaining about the price is a little bit different than saying you just don't want to buy it.
I'm not even a Pokey fan, but the dick riding is crazy.
People went hard. Like, at the end of the day, here's the reality, right? And I hate it. Like, you can't control the way people, especially in large groups, are going to react. But the reality is, it's like she made a white label product. She put it out there, did a small little modification with the vitamin D, and that's it. And it's like, hey, here, I'm making a product. This is something I want to sell to you. It could very well be very earnest that she's like, this overall is a healthy snack. We fortified it with a vitamin that I think is very important. A lot of people have vitamin D deficiency. Here it is. Enjoy the product. And for the most part, people's reaction should be, okay, I know I could get this at Costco, but hey, I want to support you. I like you the same way people donate, same way people buy merch. And now this is another new piece of merch that Pokey is involved with.
Oh my God,
and like,
you're
it should be that big a fucking deal.
Holy crap.
Yeah, I know it's boring just to be realistic. Yeah, I know. Being normal is boring.
Why did Logan Paul get so much criticism over his Prime energy drink? It has nothing to do. It has nothing to do with him being a man. It has nothing to do with her being a woman. Okay, a lot of people dislike both of those people for different reasons, and they're just looking for criticism. Has nothing to do with her being a woman.
You don't think the gamer bro thing is real? You don't think that people go hard on female streamers at all?
No, people.
You've done it this entire stream. You're
dude,
full of shit. You can't do all the shit you did up to this point and say that doesn't happen.
Criticizing her because okay, well, please explain the criticism that Logan Paul got. Is it because he's a man? Is it because men are just more criticized?
No, it's the Paul brothers. That's they're hated
you
for.
Didn't complain about
it. It's the Paul brothers.
Men are just talked down to. Men are criticized too much. There's too many expectations on men.
You didn't complain about Logan Paul's drink
clearly
because he was good looking.
Paul was criticized because he's a man. Like
nobody made it all about Logan Paul's
evidence that people are criticizing Poki's.
What is the Paul brothers sentiment? She's a woman. How do people feel about the Paul brothers? They, for the most part, think they're fucking annoying and insufferable and hate them, right? So they've already got people in that corner of like, let's criticize them.
Poki's annoying.
Why is Poki annoying?
People think the same.
I'm playing a video game.
Again, back to the masturbation joke. Again,
how many stop. Lycan, wait, hold on, vegans, don't answer that. Lycan, are you trying to claim that the reason why people found Pokimane annoying prior to the whole cookies thing and all that stuff is because she's a woman, primarily?
I think that she gets undue criticism or undue scrutiny, I should say, not criticism. There's an extra layer of scrutiny to everything she does because it's Poki. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think it
has to do with just the level of her fame and not because of her being a woman. It's just she's that popular. She was one of the original Twitch streamers. She's one of the first original women Twitch streamers and stuff. And because she's so famous, I just think it just comes with hate. But I don't think it has anything to do with her being a woman.
But I think all the criticisms of her apply to people like Ludwig as well, but he doesn't get the same amount of hate. He doesn't get the same amount of reaction videos on him complaining about small little things, and they don't get people coming after him saying he's only successful because he's good looking, even though that's part of it.
She has such a super family friendly brand, so obviously when she fucks up, people are going to be on her ass. Like when XQC does something like this, he gets criticized, but it's not as crazy, right? Because people expect that from him or Aiden Ross. And Poki has a very like family friendly kind of public relations Twitch PR kind of view.
To be the most family friendly people. They also don't pretend to be perfect. They don't pretend to act as though they're trying to make everybody like them. So yeah, obviously a person like that, hi, I'm perfect. I like everybody. I don't want to criticize or hurt anybody's feelings. Obviously when they do something annoying and stupid and a little fucked up, they're going to get more criticism and more hate thrown at them than somebody like me who you expect me to, kind of be an asshole.
I think she's annoying as fuck.
Wait, real quick. Malek knows she's muted herself, right? Okay.
Oh, sexist!
No, I muted
sexist! Oh,
but I'm not making it all about her looks like you are. You are only making it about her looks as though over and over. Each time you make it about her looks, I ask you to make sense of why you think that's especially pertains to her, and you won't answer that. You just keep going back to the shit about the looks anyways.
So
but yes, I would say that's probably sexist if you're gonna keep applying it to her.
If you agree with me that she's annoying, then what the fuck does that have to do with looks? Her being
because that's not your freaking argument, Vegan Gains. Are you retarded? That's not your argument. I'm arguing against your argument.
I literally just said she's annoying, and you agreed with me.
Yes, I agree with that. Engage with the one that I disagree with.
Okay, so then what the fuck? Why are you bringing looks into this now? You agreed with my statement that she's annoying.
You are actually fucking retarded, aren't you?
Oh my God.
You've been saying for the past 20 minutes that she's only successful because of her looks and pretending to masturbate. And he's challenging you on that argument, and your brain is stopping.
Are you embarrassed that a woman understands it better than you do right now?
Wait, hold on.
Her entertaining quality is playing Valorant. So what's entertaining about her? I'm still waiting for somebody to tell me. Well, outside of her looks, what does she provide?
Bro, most streamers are doing dead shit nowadays anyway. So like,
I'll be completely honest. I don't know
why we're even like trying to compare ourselves to one of the world's best female streamers. It's like comparing ourselves to XQC. We're not gonna be there. Most of us, if we're lucky, we'll get to that point. But it doesn't matter their gender.
That's like saying best race walker.
Well, when you think about female streamer, who are you going to think about? Everyone nowadays on Kick, they're doing gambling. That's content. People going into gambling addictions is what we watch.
Like, is that what makes you the best? Just who watches you the most?
That is a pretty good metric, yeah.
Isn't that like why Andrew Tate got big and all those other guys who just died?
Yeah, I wouldn't say somebody's really the top grossing movie is the best movie on the basis of it being the top grossing movie. Like I don't see how popularity automatically makes you the best thing.
Popularity
like,
doesn't inherently make it the best.
I'm just surprised.
Maybe it's a metric that
probably
suggests that you're good at something.
For the most people,
but just being popular doesn't mean you're better at something. Like I'm sure there's better
gamers than Vegan, that you're more upset about her being annoying than the fact that she abuses animals. Like coming from you, that I expect you to advocate for that more.
Topic. We can talk about her abusing animals, but you're the ones who.
Can you give me one example? Can you give me one example of her specifically abusing an animal? I'd love to hear about it.
Yeah, because of with her meal choices, I'm sure
what'd you say?
That.
Okay.
I know. I say, can you specifically give an example of Pokey herself abusing an animal?
Yeah. Okay. So you're saying because
stop stuttering. Just answer the question.
If you pay for. You're suggesting that because you pay for something, you're not the one doing it?
No, I'm asking you to specifically give an example of Pokey abusing an animal.
Her cookies.
Her cookies? No. Give a specific example of Pokey herself abusing an animal.
Okay, yeah, right. So you're dodging the question. Are you trying to suggest that she's not the one abusing the animal?
No, I'm not dodging the question. I'm asking
directly.
You.
She means directly. She means directly, as in like I fucking smack a dog.
Because
like she means directly.
Didn't you say that this wasn't even Pokey's cookie? She just slapped her name on it.
I think that is direct. If you are paying for somebody to do something, I would say you're directly responsible.
So every time I buy meat, you believe I'm abusing an animal.
Yes.
For Nikes, I got sweatshirts.
And that's why vegans are retards.
If I were to pay a hitman to kill you, am I not responsible? If I were to pay a hitman to kill you, would I not be directly responsible?
You would be responsible. That is the answer.
Yeah.
Okay, so then you're responsible for animal abuse. Yeah. So then you're responsible for animal abuse.
But she wasn't talking about responsible for it. She was talking about
Mr. Vegan, the shirt you're wearing right now, is it vegan? Were there any animals harmed in making of that? The chair you're sitting on, is that also vegan?
Yeah.
Oh, there could have been. You abuse animals?
Guess what? The back of my hand's vegan.
Hey, you abuse an animal to sit on that chair? You abuse an animal?
He just said it's vegan. Why can't you hear?
Oh my God,
he said he doesn't know.
Vibrator under your chair? Is that why your voice?
No, there's not. No, there's not. Do you want one to be there?
Okay, then.
Okay. You spend too much time on ChatterBait.
Okay, let's find some middle ground before we move on.
Does ChatterBait even exist anymore?
No, let's find out some middle ground. Okay, so Lycan, Tom.
Wait. Does ChatterBait even exist?
You should know.
Yes.
Probably, yeah, sure.
It does? Anyway, it's still up? Okay.
Anyway, Vegan, you do acknowledge, and I think you mentioned this like plenty already, that there's plenty of reasons why she became popular. It's just that the main reason is because she's attractive, right? That's pretty much
I would say that was what really just made her popular. The other things, her being streaming a lot, stuff like that.
That
90% is her attractive. Yeah.
Okay, sure, 90 whatever percent. Lycan TomFoolery, right? You both agree with that, right?
I agree that is one aspect for sure.
Okay, so
I agree that her being pretty has contributed to like her early growth. I bet that contributed to a lot of people like watching the stream, but that I do not in any way, shape, or form believe that her looks have been the force multiplier that has made her what she is today.
Okay, and which one of you
can't carry you the whole way?
Okay, that's fair. But which one of you guys?
I would disagree. They can.
I'm a decent looking dude. I've been around the streaming scene for a long time, and I'm streaming to fucking 10 viewers doing exactly what Pokey does. Playing video games, making dirty jokes and shit. And if that were really gonna fucking carry someone, I'd be a little bit higher on the view count right now.
You know, the Twitch and viewers are majority going to be men, so
yeah, it's 70-80%.
It's not that. Yeah, it's not like a lot of men would find you attractive.
Like you're not like
there aren't as many 15-year-old boys who would watch you for the purpose of your good looks.
The 15-year-old boys are watching the hot tub streams. They're not all watching Pokey play Valorant.
Well, it depends. It depends. They may be watching both. There may be certain people who are only interested in a given streamer because they particularly like their looks. Just because you're good looking, it doesn't mean your looks are as marketable or as appealing to more people. That's why younger women tend to be more successful as models than older women, even though there's plenty of extremely attractive older women. It's just that younger appearances have more mass appeal.
Yeah, that's part of it. But again, you just being good looking, again, we all admit there are other streamers that are better looking than Pokimane, and we all agree that all of us depend on looks to some extent. We have to have some entertainment value on top of that. She doesn't sit there with a bunch of low cut shirts and like actually super backed up from her camera, like Amaranth or other streamers do. She doesn't just put it on that. She plays video games. She has a ton of other people on. Does bits with them. Does freaking conversations and shit. She's been really good at branding and marketing herself and at networking, and that's probably been the biggest difference.
I would say part of Pokimane's success is not only her appearance, but also because she was one of the first women to be a part of the scene. So she got there first. It's usually what happens in flourishing businesses. If you're one of the first ones there and you stick around long enough and you do it long enough, you end up being at the top. So,
Okay, wait.
Yeah, being one of the first to do it is definitely...
Okay, vegan. Your argument pretty much, like, if we take Pokimane out of this and we just make it about women in general, you're pretty much saying women have an easier time on Twitch as streamers, and if they were to make it, like, the vast majority of the reason as to why they made it is because of their looks, as opposed to a man, if he made it, it's because he's talented, he put in X amount of work, and those are the main reasons.
That's not what I'm saying necessarily. I think there's different reasons for why people watch a given streamer, and depending on what niche you fulfill, your looks may or may not be a part of your success, and your gender may or may not be part of your success.
Okay, do you know a woman streamer that doesn't rely on her looks? Because you kept mentioning Poki, right? Like, do you know a woman that you think like she worked?
Yeah, I don't really watch too many streamers, so I wouldn't really be able to tell you. I'm sure there are better streamers than Poki that may or may not be better looking and don't have her viewership. I can admit that.
So I think to your argument about like the level of viewership and how popular it is, you talk about like top grossing movies, right? There are plenty of top grossing movies that you and I would probably be in agreement, like, that was kind of a shit movie, a mid movie, whatever. It doesn't, just because it's now in the top 10 doesn't necessarily mean it's the best movie. But I think what it speaks to is the appeal of the content, or the appeal of the appeal to the masses, right? And so to a degree, that is a level of success, right? You write a cape shit movie, it gets, top marks in the box office, a high score. Like overall, though, it is appealing to the audience.
Fewer words. Yeah. So something can be successful, be terrible, but it has mass appeal.
Yeah. So
like Ice Poseidon.
That is a form of success, right? Those producers are making their money back. The studios are making those money back. The actors are making bank, and that franchise continues to grow and go on. So that's still success, right?
Yes.
So she is successful.
I'm not saying she's not successful.
I don't think
she
that's
makes more money than me.
Obviously, he's just denying that all of the other things that she did
make them a top.
Successful.
Doesn't that
he's discrediting everything she's done based on her look?
Top producers, top actors,
offline TV, the branding, the networking, like the being around for a long time, getting in.
What do you mean about the branding?
That were really popular.
In order to even survive as long as Poki did, you have to be smart. You can't be an idiot at the end of the day.
People think that she's like easily
ruthless
digestible.
Businesswoman.
No.
I mean, she's successful because she's hot, but there's also other reasons, and I don't know why we're going in circles about the same thing over and over again.
Great. Who gives a shit about Poki? Can we talk about something fucking else? Holy crap.
I hate.
Let's talk about animal abuse. Let's talk about veganism. It's an actual interesting topic rather than some stupid fucking streamer nobody watches here. Like, none of you even watch Poki, right? Like, why the hell are we even talking about her?
You cannot stop talking about Poki.
Yeah, exactly. We stopped talking about her.
You cannot stop talking about Poki.
I'm trying to talk about veganism.
Let's wait for the official topic before we go to that.
Let's wait for her to get the fewest votes so I can kick her off. How about that?
Oh, You're so mad.
Then we can maybe actually have a real discussion.
I'm sorry my presence intimidates you. I'm sorry you're bothered by me being here.
No, you're just annoying, sort of like Pokimane. You're not
annoying. You with your low testosterone, high pitched voice has been yapping the whole time about Poki being attractive.
Well, you know what? On that, I really want to know what Turkey Tom has to say about BellaASMR and DefNoodles, because you need to vote one of them off.
You know what, BellaASMR, you seem like a really nice girl.
Keep the tradition. Keep the tradition.
I'm saying it nicer. You seem like a very nice girl. I have to kick you off because you're a woman, though, but thank you for coming on. I appreciate it. You seem nice. Have a good day. Take care.
10 minutes. Go. Give us your topic.
Yeah, so I would argue that animals should have the same rights as human beings. The reason being is that we have a established system of human rights, and I don't see a substantive difference between humans and animals that would justify taking away rights from animals and only granting them to human beings. So my challenge to you is to name a trait or set of traits that animals are lacking, that if lacking in a human being, would justify killing and eating those human beings.
I got you. They're not human.
First of all, humans have an intelligent brain that allows for us to have rules and laws and take care of ourselves. Animals do not have an intelligent brain. If they wanted to write their own Declaration of Independence and have their own cow founding fathers and bulls, they would have. But guess what? They didn't because they're fucking animals. You're interrupting me when I'm answering your own question. How am I supposed to answer your question if you're interrupting me?
I'm giving you the Reductio. So you already answered and I'm giving you the Reductio.
So your response is kill
Reductio. So if you're going to name intelligence as the trait that justifies killing and eating animals, then to be logically consistent, you would have to accept killing and eating mentally disabled people.
She said the level of intelligence.
Do you not consider mentally disabled people humans? Are you saying mentally disabled people are not human beings?
Trait. So are you including
a different trait
in the set of traits?
No. Listen, if cows wanted rights, cows would have made rights for themselves, okay? I'm not talking about the cows with autism. I'm not talking about the cows with autism.
Are you including humans in the list of traits that you would, say is
being a human is a species, not a trait? What are you talking about?
That is a trait. Species is a trait.
Is it?
Yes.
You're stupid. I don't know how to argue with such a idiot. I really don't.
Set of traits.
Okay. I named multiple
that you're one
traits.
of these people who should be turned into fucking hamburgers because you're not intelligent. So let me spell it out for you. Let me spell it out for you again.
Hey, can I ask you a question in return? What was the last animal you saw outside? Just name the last animal you saw when you left your house.
Probably squirrel.
Squirrel? Is that squirrel living under a roof? Eating food like you are? Did you give it water?
I gotta
have any compassion for it being outside alone with no roof?
Why would I give a squirrel? Why would I have to give a squirrel water?
Because it's an animal. It should have human rights, right? It should have rights.
Question
like
for Mr. Vegan, actually.
Right.
Why did you just let that squirrel's probably dead now? It probably starved to death. It got eaten by another animal, and it's your fault. You abused that squirrel. You killed that squirrel. You killed the squirrel.
Malek, Vegan. Let's let some other guys jump in. Wait,
hold on.
Yeah. So since she doesn't understand the name the trait question, I'll spell it out again. I asked you to name a trait or set of traits that animals are lacking, that humans were also lacking, would justify killing and eating human beings. You first named intelligence, and then I gave you the Reductio, and I said, okay, so then you'd have to logically be okay with killing and eating mentally disabled human beings. Then you said, but they're not human. So are you including human in the list of traits, yes or no?
Sure.
Okay, so she's too stupid to even understand.
Okay,
you're so
stupid.
Okay,
so stupid.
Malek, Vegan, stop. Navari, go ahead, and then afterwards, Def.
Okay, in all honesty, if we're going by like traits, we can't, in my opinion, base a trait on why we do and do not kill animals, because there are animals that are very intelligent. There are animals that actually care about each other more than most humans care about each other. But my opinion is, at the end of the day, when you have to make a field, you have to kill all the animals in the area. You have to spread pesticides. You have to cut down. So that's deforestation. And you're telling me it's healthier to be a soy boy. No. You're going to be quiet and let me finish because you've been yabbering and yapping away. No. Okay, you're a soy boy. That doesn't change the amount of estrogen in your body. But at the end of the day, you have to kill off everything. You have to kill... I don't really care.
Soy does not increase estrogen in the body.
Shut up. You're a man. Quiet. You're able to shut your mouth for like 3 seconds, aren't you? Can you do that? Are you able to do that? You're a full grown man. Do it. Okay. Shush. At the end of the day,
well, typical woman.
You shut the hell up, quiet. Can you mute him? Can you like actually mute this man because he's actually retarded. He's stupid. No, but at the end of the day, you have to kill off everything. So yes, I'd rather eat meat because at the end of the day, I'm killing off vegetation. I'm killing off animals. I'm clear cutting trees just so I can have some soybean. It, bro.
Yes,
I'd rather eat meat.
So if you want to reduce the amount of animals you kill, going vegan would reduce the amount of animals you kill because animal agriculture causes more land to be used for agriculture. The animals you eat have to eat as well. And why do you think we grow so much corn and soybeans? So if you have a problem with crop deaths, you would want to go vegan because that reduces crop deaths. And
dude,
by
at the end of the day, I don't care if animals die or plants die. I'm gonna eat the things at the end of the day.
Okay, so
why do you care so much about vegans when there's people dying in other countries? Figure out your priorities and figure out the problems you actually need to deal with.
Do you care
because
about
your problem is so significant.
Do you care about logical consistency?
Do you think us changing it right now is gonna fix anything?
Consistency, yes or no? Do you care about logical consistency, yes or no?
Okay, Def.
Yeah. So my point is,
I'm letting him talk.
You seem to have a whole lot of empathy for animals. Animals have absolutely zero empathy for you. The dog that's in your room right now, the moment that you die, if you spend a week in your room, that dog's going to eat your face. There's several. It's been recorded. Like your pet will eat you.
Yeah, after I'm dead. What the fuck do I care if I'm dead if a dog eats me?
Like, how are you going to feed all of the human population just on? There isn't enough.
Read Chapter 5, page 76 of the UN's 2019 climate report. We could use less land than we currently use today for agriculture.
I'm sorry. If you're eating soybeans and reading climate reports,
okay. So wait, hold on.
Completely plant-based food system.
Everybody talk. You start making points. He just talks over you.
Vegan Gains, do you have a dog?
Yeah, and I feed them a vegan diet.
Oh,
yeah.
Fuck me.
What's the dog's name?
I have a dog named Maya, I have a dog named Finn, and I have a dog named Faye.
They both fuck you up.
Wait, hold on. Did you have a dog named Lucy at one point?
Rescued. Yeah, and she had a pancreatic enzyme deficiency. My wife fed it meat before we knew that it had that enzyme deficiency. I almost divorced her over that. It was a big issue, and she admits she shouldn't have done that. And after we found out she had an enzyme deficiency, we switched her back to a vegan diet.
So wait, hold on. I'm sorry. My understanding. No, hold on. Wait, stop. Wait, stop. Everyone, stop. Serious shit. Like, let me real quick before I go in on this. I spent thousands.
You give your wife
stop. No, stop. We're gonna get to some serious shit, and so I don't want him to fucking think this is mean.
Stop fake laughing. Shut the fuck up.
You fucking mute her, please. Fucking shit. So I cleared out.
Okay.
I cleared out a significant amount of my stock portfolio to save my dog. So I say this all with a ton of sincerity. But my understanding is that your dog was having a negative reaction to the vegan diet, and then you had to switch it back to a meat diet.
No, she had an enzyme deficiency. It's a genetic disorder. It's fairly common in German Shepherds. And her breed is basically a crossbreed with a German Shepherd. And just by feeding her an enzyme supplement, she was able to digest her food. She did bad on any food she ate. She didn't produce enough enzymes in her pancreas to digest food.
So you killed your dog
stop.
Making it vegan.
Stop. Don't joke about that. So my understanding, you have a problem with dog breeders, though, right?
Yeah. I rescued all my dogs.
Was Lucy not from a dog breeder?
So we thought that she was basically from a family that couldn't afford to keep her anymore, but the person lied and it was from a dog breeder. But we didn't pay for the dog.
But
the dog breeder basically passed her off. Well, it was a friend of Jasmine's. The dog breeder basically passed her off because she was spending a ton of money in vet bills trying to keep this dog alive. And she didn't want to put it down, so she literally just passed the dog on to us, not telling us that she had medical issues, and that's how we got the dog. But she basically lied to my wife, saying that it's not a dog from a breeder, basically. And that's basically the story.
But I assume you have a wait. No, because there's more to this. So I assume you have a problem with dogs being transported in transit, right? Those crates put into airplanes or whatever mode. Those are pretty stressful.
In the context.
Do you have a problem with shipping a dog?
Like you're getting at something. You better get at it quick, because
what I'm
getting at is that everything I've read about this
have a problem with that. No.
What I understand about this dog is that at one point you did feed it a meat diet, right? And you have an issue with that.
Well, my wife did, yeah.
Your wife had the issue with it, or your wife fed her the meat diet?
No, my wife was the one who fed it meat. I never would have done that.
And did you fly it cargo to get to you?
Yeah. I was the only one who would take the dog, and it would have died otherwise if I didn't take it. I didn't know that, but we were the only ones willing to take the dog.
So you flew it cargo, though. You made the decision to do that. It's
not flown in cargo. Cargo is it's not pressurized. So if it
you flew it in the pressurized chamber inside of an airplane.
There's a part in a fucking airplane that's pressurized that's made for animal cargo. So yeah.
Is that a stressful situation? Would you rather have the dog die?
Let me ask you that. Would you rather have had the dog die?
No, you should have driven and picked up the dog. If you care as much about animals as you do, you should have driven and picked up the dog.
What car can fly, glide across water?
I'm sorry, where's the dog from?
It was from some fucking country in Europe. Can't remember.
How many dogs a year die because they don't get a good home?
Well, again, we were adopting the dog.
You were adopting the dog,
this
right?
Is killing me. Stop.
Hey, this is stupid.
This is collected. This is Guantanamo Bay time, dude. Holy fuck. DefNoodles, you wanted to say something. Jump in.
Since you're vegan, how can you give your wife your meat? Isn't that against what you believe in?
Yeah, so let's
why are you eating your wife's meat?
Can any of you name a trait? If you're going to say it's okay to kill animals, name the trait. Name the trait that's lacking in animals that, if lacking in humans, would justify killing and eating a human being.
All social animals seem to have a list of ethics that apply to their group. So obviously, just being human is why we value other humans. It is the fact of just being human that makes us value other humans. Obviously, the fact that we can reciprocate things and the fact that we value one another. Like, I care about my family. I care about my friends. This is my tribe. Even before we had listed morals and things like that.
Hey, can you just name the traits? Can you just name a set of traits?
So the trait of getting, instead of going down the trait thing, here's an interesting hypothetical.
If weren't human, you'd be okay with killing black people.
Here's an interesting hypothetical. Okay, let's say
that was the case. We didn't call black people human, and we didn't treat them the same. Yes,
so
of course.
If we found out tomorrow black people weren't human, you'd be okay with killing black people.
No, that's stupid. Come on.
It seems that when you say human, that
it seems that way.
Hold on. That doesn't mean anything when you say be human. Like, there's different percentages of people with different amounts of homo.
Yeah, so they lack the cluster genetics that would make them human. So if black people lack the cluster genetics that would make them Homo sapiens sapien, you'd be okay with killing black people.
Homo sapiens sapiens still seem to get along with other types of human.
Okay, so then that's a different trait. So that now you're talking about social contract.
Well, no, human isn't like Homo sapiens sapien. Human is just what we call all of us who are people. It's kind of begging the question to a certain extent. But yes, we call us people.
The trait isn't genetics. The trait is something else. You mean, is it just simply sapiens, human wisdom?
Yeah, to an extent. Yeah, pretty much is what we would call Homo sapiens sapien. And if we found out that other people were not Homo sapiens sapien, yes, we would be okay with killing them, as we did. We killed off other groups of people pretty easily, which is why we're the only group of humans left.
Wait, so if Neanderthals existed today, you'd be okay with killing Neanderthals?
I think that we would likely not value the same way.
It's Neanderthal, the H is silent.
Is Neanderthal. Yes, we probably would not value them the same way we value ourselves. They probably would not exist within society the same as us. They probably would not be able to do jobs.
So are you okay with killing chimpanzees, gorillas, other highly intelligent sentient animals?
Fuck them niggas.
If there's a reason to kill them, yes. Whereas humans,
you'd have no problem going to a zoo and turning a gorilla into a hamburger.
We put down animals all the time. I don't know why you're acting like
no, I'm saying you eat meat, right? Like you go out to McDonald's and eat meat.
Just because animals are inconvenient to us, we put them down. So yes, of course.
Okay. So Tom, here's an interesting hypothetical. Tom, if you had a pet cat and I came to your house and I skinned the cat and made it into a sandwich, you would say I'm fucked up and evil, right? You say that's pretty twisted.
My cat?
Yeah.
Yeah, if it was my cat, yeah, of course.
Okay, so is it only because it's your cat?
100%. Yes, because
other cats that are sandwich,
other cats that are just like out in the streets and just like roaming around. Yeah, we gather them up and we get them put down pretty commonly. So of course, I don't care about those cats. I care about my cat.
Okay.
So I don't like cats,
but instead of this hypothetical, is it only fucked up because I'm destroying your property, or would you say that it's a little different when I skin a cat alive and eat it compared to stealing your TV and selling it for parts, right? You would say that's
as far as like torture goes. I think that I'm going to empathize with the animal because it's being tortured, but I'm not going to empathize with it just because it's being killed. So if you do it to it alive, yes, I'm going to have some empathy for this animal. But if you do it to an ant, they don't have the same eyes, they don't have the same facial expression, so I wouldn't. They don't have the same noises, so I wouldn't empathize with them, but I do with cats for that reason.
So again, if we're gonna use sapience as the trait, does it matter if they're human? Like they have the cluster genetics that make them a Homo sapien?
I would think to some degree, yes, that they're capable of like existing within our society.
Well, it either does or doesn't. Like, let's say, because
we had hold on, because we had morals before we actually understood DNA whatsoever. So it doesn't matter all that much because we were capable of existing.
So you don't care about the DNA, you care about the sapience, human wisdom.
Yes, for the most part. Yeah, that's
okay. So like mentally disabled people don't have human wisdom.
Right, so but they would still fall in line. They would fall under just the same as the cat. Like this is somebody's family member. This is part of their tribe. So they value.
If you saw a mentally disabled people wandering the street without a family, you'd be fine with rounding them up and killing them like we do cats.
Stop, Tom, don't reply. Stop, 1 second. I got a question to everybody on this panel. Let's see if you're included as well if you want to answer. Is the most retarded person, most mentally disabled person, smarter than the smartest animal around? Would you guys agree with that statement or disagree with it?
Disagree. Fully disagree. I disagree. Highly.
Have you ever met Malek?
Okay.
Hold on. I don't want to be a huge cuck on this, okay? Yeah, I don't want to be a cuck and cuck the conversation, okay? But the reality is intelligence is an unbelievably arbitrary and weird thing that's actually the confluence of like so many different types of ways of measuring like how somebody can do a particular thing. Like somebody might say like it's so intelligent
it's not
that like
intelligence that he named. It was sapience.
No. Q just asked about intelligence, but we asked like the most intelligent animal versus the dumbest human. Like the most intelligent animal can't have like thoughts the way that the dumbest human can. But like the most intelligent animal in certain regards can absolutely do things that are far more intelligent than even like high IQ individual humans. It just really depends on like what particular thing you're measuring. But intelligence is like a super broad thing. Or argue about it.
Well, you're not talking about intelligence there. You're talking about consciousness specifically and the subjective experience the animal has. So, like again,
you have friends? I'm genuinely asking.
Yes.
Okay, are those friends humans?
Yes.
Do you have friends that are animals, other than your dogs? Because I would consider that your family.
Other than my dogs, no. I
other than your
I'm
dogs.
Friends with the squirrels at the local park.
Why not?
Because I haven't befriended them, I suppose.
Why not?
He hasn't unlocked his inner Disney princess. That's why.
No, I'm genuinely confused.
I don't know. I'm not really interested.
Should be treated no different than humans.
Question. So back to the name of the trait.
So my question's stupid. My question's stupid because you're incapable of answering it.
Well, are you friends with squirrels? Do you have sex with ants? Like, they're stupid.
No, I don't.
Questions.
I also don't think they should have the same rights as my
back on a topic that
friends.
actually makes sense. So you before mentioned intelligence. Do you also include genetics, so being Homo sapien, in the list of traits?
Sorry, Ask that question again.
She can't even answer. Like, why is she even here?
Who the fuck are you even talking to?
You're just
yapping, bro. Nobody knows who you're talking to.
When someone's talking to you, you don't even realize they're talking to them. You're that stupid. Like, guess what? When I talk to my dogs, they know I'm talking to them. And when someone's talking to you, you don't even know who's talking to you.
Nobody knows who you were talking to.
You were the person that I was responding to.
You said I don't feel like answering your question.
When somebody fucking talks to you, you don't even realize they're talking to you? Why are you even on Kick or Keep?
Also, I don't know why you even bother to ask questions when any time someone tries to answer one of your questions, you just cut them off anyway. You just want to hear yourself talk the whole time.
Squirrels? No,
I don't. Is that your question? Is that your question? Is that your question? Do I have sex with squirrels?
No. The question was
have you ever had sex with your dog since they're no different than humans? Have you ever fucked your dog since it's no different than a human? What's the difference between you fucking your wife versus you fucking your dog?
God damn!
They should be no different.
You tell me.
I asked you, bitch.
You tell me, fucking dumbass. Okay, so again.
No, what's the difference between you fucking your wife versus you fucking your dog? If humans and animals should be treated equally.
Are the traits you named intelligence and Homo sapiens?
I asked you a question.
I asked you a very simple, direct question.
I don't care about your question. What is the difference between you fucking your dog versus you fucking your wife?
Were the traits you named Homo sapien and intelligence?
Answer my question.
Okay, obviously, animals cannot consent.
We're not letting this slide. We're not letting this slide.
The answer. Okay, the answer is obviously an animal cannot consent to sex with a human. They don't have the communication.
Bark twice if you ask them to. Like bark twice.
I mean, he said his animals understand when he speaks. He just said his animals understand when he speaks.
He said the animal. That's not what he said. He said the animal understands when he speaks to it. Obviously, the animal can't understand mac and cheese directions, right?
I got a question.
There is a difference. There is a difference between humans and animals.
Are the traits
He's not saying there's no difference. That's not what he's saying.
Homo sapien.
I got a question. So, okay, it's going to move the conversation over a little bit to diet, like the diet. You need protein to survive. The fact that you need a supplement with different kinds of protein instead of do you eat Impossible Burgers?
You don't need to supplement with. You don't need to take a protein supplement. Period.
What about vitamin supplements?
Plenty of high protein. So most people would benefit from vitamin and mineral supplements. There's nothing unique to a vegan diet that would require any vitamins. So B12. Vegans do have to supplement with B12 or eat fortified foods. But again, just about everybody has to take a vitamin D supplement. Vitamin D deficiency rates are extremely high. They're close to 100%. Yeah, you do. Most people have.
You're literally looking at a guy who's 250 pounds. I've watched him bench 380 pounds. He's not unhealthy. He's fucking huge. He doesn't eat meat.
No one said he's unhealthy.
You diet with some kind of protein, right?
You don't need to take a protein supplement, but
wait, hold on.
Diet,
vegan games. Why not just say this? You don't need to eat meat to get protein. There are other ways. There are other things you can eat that have protein in them that are dietary. You don't need to supplement it at all. Yeah.
It's absolutely efficient to eat plant-based protein. You need to eat like 50 times the amount of plants to get the same amount of protein you'd get off of a piece of chicken.
So if you look at randomized trial data, you can build the same amount of muscle eating the same amount of protein on a vegan diet. And if you look at nitrogen balance studies, protein is the only nitrogen-containing macronutrient. So measuring nitrogen balance in human beings, if you're at a positive nitrogen balance, that means you're gaining muscle mass or lean tissue. If you're at a negative nitrogen balance, you're losing muscle mass. So if you look at nitrogen balance studies in humans, both the slope and intercept of nitrogen balance is the same when protein is matched. Protein intake is matched.
My question is, from a piece of chicken breast, you get like 30 grams of protein, right? Is there an equivalent for plants?
Yeah, sure. You can eat like seitan or tofu, roughly the same amount of protein per serving.
Tofu do you have to eat? How much tofu do you have to eat to be the equivalent? Like, do you have to eat like 5 pallets of tofu to be able to get that?
No, like 1 block of tofu.
Damn. 1 block of tofu?
Sorry?
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's the same.
And you can eat seitan. Seitan is vital wheat gluten. It's about 80% protein.
Okay. All right.
Are all of your friends vegan?
Not all. I'd consider Tom a friend.
Are you friends with animal abusers?
Oh, shit.
Yep. I am.
Oh. That's nice.
Wait, okay, hey, listen, we just ran another poll for another round of Keep Not Kick. We're double limiting this time because there's too many of you, so... Wait, oh my god, I Why did I do this?